Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, and welcome to today's live trading session. And how are you all doing? How are you all doing? Okay, so it's a beautiful new week, and hope you took our time to rest as we agreed. All right, I hope you did. I know quite a number of you did, and especially if you're in Lagos. I know, and you're a lady. I know most of you actually went to GT Fashion Week. I know. I saw some of you, but I didn't want to call names. All right. So, not that I went, all right. I used the CCTV camera to monitor. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. But hope you took our time to rest. So this is another week to be able to determine the trend of the market and also to know what the market is doing. So the we'll review our Forex Factory, at least for others to join in. So we'll take our time to review our Forex Factory. Okay. So let me open my Forex Factory. And if you also have yours, yeah, do well to open your own calendar. So excuse me. Um, Open your own Forex calendar. And I hope you're getting used to the fact that this thing is by 3 o'clock now. Yeah, I know it's not very easy, but then you just have to start getting used to it. Get used to it, all right? Yeah, just start getting used to it. Okay. Even myself, it's not that it's very comfortable, but we just have to deal with it until the time is over. Okay, so here we are on the Forex Factory. Today is Monday, and you know something about the trading times. Do you know that every day of the week represents something very important? Are you aware? Now, let's talk about it this way. Monday is always a low volatile day. All right. So if that is the case, it means that there are some specific times you should look out for to trade, right? So if you are trading on Mondays, then your trading time should be within the time that the market actually opens using the various trading times. All right. And of course, now that you know that the daily time savings has changed. That is actually why you need to master it. A lot of persons keep on asking, so why do we always have meeting by 3 p.m. now? I know I've explained it before, but I'll still say it again. It's because Nigeria is now 1 hour, what's it called, slower. No, 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 let me not use the one slower, please. We're now 1 hour behind in terms of the time, the global time, what's it called, settings. All right. So I think we're now in the longer days, right? I think so. Or is it the shorter days? I know one of them. All right. So now knowing the various time frames actually matters a lot when it comes to no, not time frames now. Knowing the various trading sessions is very important. Knowing the various trading sessions. Now, the European session, which is used to be by 8 o'clock, it is now what? By 9 o'clock. So every Monday, always look out for 9 a.m. because that 9 a.m. you're going to be seeing some good volatility on DE30 and UK 100 and Euro USD. Some of those Euro pairs, not just Euro USD, Euro JPY, what was it called? GBP, Euro GBP. So these instruments are going to be seeing some volatilities on them. All right. So that is actually how the market works. So by 9 o'clock every day, at least till the remaining part of this year and early next year, that is what you're going to be experiencing. Every 9 o'clock, you'll be seeing some volatilities on D30, on UK 100, and some other Euro pairs. All right. Now, what about in the afternoon? In the afternoon, around 3 to 4 p.m., you're going to be seeing some volatilities on dollar pairs and of course on dollar index. So on US 30, US 100, US 2000, and the likes. Do you understand? So these are the trading times that you should always be looking out for. So when is morning, you'll be looking out for D30. There was even some time that we used to do what was it called review, basically sent out on Euro D30. Some persons always keep asking, why don't we do D30 analysis during the afternoon session? That is because D30 is supposed to be by 9 o'clock in the morning, not in the afternoon. But because we don't do it and in a general level, some persons do it individually, does not mean it's not there. So this one that we do generally, that's because we have more instruments to trade on. For the afternoon, at least you have gold, you have US 100, you have US 30, you have US 2000. Then you have the US pairs. But if we organize a training session just for D30 alone, it's I don't know. What are we going to be talking about in the, for 30 minutes or for something? All right. So note that is good enough reason, but I think it is and always calling you for meeting and for live reviews, man. So those are the things that we look out for and be like, okay, fine, let's just focus it on this direction and then use this pattern. All right. So let's go to today for. I will set all these things to say this. Monday is always a no activity day. The volatility on Mondays is not always much. So that is why you have to trade mostly technical and using those trading sessions, the trading sessions. So you're looking at for between 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. You're also looking at between 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock every single day. Then the rest should be basically on your technical analysis. Do you understand? So that is a better way of arranging your Mondays to give you a highly profitable experience. Do you understand? All right. So now, because with that, let's go back to our chart. Since today is a no activity day, so let's go back to our chart and see what we've got on our chart. All right. So coming back to dollar index this afternoon, you will discover that dollar index has actually, if you remember that resistance we talked about last week, and I told you that if the market breaks above that particular resistance, this is it here. I told you that if the market breaks above this resistance, you're going to be seeing a massive buy on this particular instrument. But then if the market is not able to break above it, then we're going to be looking out for a further, what is it called, sell. And good enough, market was unable to break above it on that Friday. So it had a good sell. It had a good sell. And of course, today it went back to that point. But do you really think with all these consolidations that have actually been happening around here, that the market is going to break above it easily? I personally, I expected it to break above, but it didn't. So I am expecting this market not to break above it today also. Now, technically speaking, but first of all, let's take a look at it on daily time frame. This is how you're looking at on daily time frame. Yeah, on daily time frame is actually looking is giving up a more of a buy vibe. All right, it's looking like something that's still going to buy using this. But like I said, I personally, for today, I am not expecting the market to just boom go above it. If it eventually goes above it, then we're going to be looking out for a more of a buy. But today, I don't expect the market to go above this particular line. So I will be going in. I'll be what is it called? Going in for a sell on dollar index. I'll be going in for a sell on dollar index, but I'll be setting up a stop loss on it. Because it's is a resistance, I'll be setting up a stop loss on it. My stop loss is just going to be above here, but then my take profit is going to be all the way down here. Now using what is it called appropriate risk management. So I think between here to this place and between here to this place, my take profit is actually higher. So for this instrument, I'll be going in for a sell, and my TP is going to be at price 105.568. 105.568 is my TP for this instrument. Now, why am I taking on a sell? If you see here, you discover that this particular instrument is already on a verified resistance. It has gotten to a verified resistance, and the probability of it having a further sell is there. And let me remove this so that you could see it very well. Let me remove this color here. Now, this is price rejection. Let me zoom in. Do you see this particular price rejection right here? This particular price rejection right there. I think it's actually giving us a very good what is it called? Good trend direction. All right, it's giving us a very good trend direction on that particular instrument. So we most likely will be expecting what is it called, a further sell on this particular instrument. All right, so I'm looking out for a sell on it. All right, and this particular candle that is looking like an evening star. All right, so this one most likely is going to be ending bearish because of that. So for this instrument, I'm going in for a sell at the current price, but my stop loss is going to be at 105.922. 105.922. Why? Like I already told you that this instrument, of course, it had a good buy, then had an evening star on a verified resistance. So this particular buy is just most likely just a little bit of a push up, but then I'm going to be seeing a further sell on this instrument. So I'm going in for a sell on USD IDX. So for USD IDX is a sell for me, and then my TP is 105.568. 105.568, and the stop loss is at 105.922. 105.922. All right, Mr. Ezra, you raised your hand. Please do well to ask a question using this the chat section, this chat page. If you have any question, just type it there. I'll be able to attend to it. All right, so that is my take on this particular instrument. That is dollar index. I'm going in for a sell, and I've given you a reason for my sell. So for Euro USD, then if I'm going in for a sell on this particular instrument, it means that Euro USD should be on a buy. Yeah, Euro USD should actually be on a buy. Now, what did you hear about what is it called? This kind of candle frame, candlestick pattern on a verified support. All right. When you see this kind of candlestick pattern, and this looking like a morning star, actually, I know that just like an opposite of evening star, of course. All right. So it's actually being on a support region, a kind of a chart like that. So I'm going to be actually expecting what is it called, a further buy on that particular instrument. All right. So this I'm going to be going in for a further buy on this particular instrument, but my take profit is going to be directly below the verified resistance. So this is my take profit on this instrument, and then this is going to be my stop loss. All right, here is going to be my stop loss, but this is going to be my take profit. So for this instrument, yeah, I am going in for a buy at the current price, and my TP is going to be at price 106, 1.06862. 1.06862. 1.06862. That is my take profit, and my stop loss is going to be at 1.06561. 1.06561. All right, have you gotten that? My entry, I'm taking at the current market price. My take profit is 1.06862, and my my stop loss is 1.06561. All right, 1.06561. That is my stop loss. Now let's go to USDJPY. Of course, you know my take on USDJPY already. Who is still on that USDJPY trade? Who is still on the buy trade? Okay, I know my take profit back then was 151.614. If you're on hit take profit, please can I know if your trade on that that USDJPY got to take profit, please let's see you. If you're still on the trade, let me know. But I'm still going in for a further buy. I know that is scary, right? That is actually a little bit scary, because I know some persons are actually looking at, oh, it has already gotten to a very high position, and the probability of it bouncing back, it's actually going to be very, very high. But then my advice is that don't take any trade for now. All right. You already know my take on this, but for now, don't take any trade on these instruments. Don't take any trade on these instruments. Now, reason is because it has already made a double top. Can anybody hear me? Nobody's saying anything on the charts. Everywhere is just very quiet. Can everybody hear me? At least somebody should say something that they can hear me. Let me be sure. Or everybody's busy taking the entries. Oh, so I still got people here. Okay, okay. Okay. Yes, I'm on a buy on Euro US. Sorry, Euro USD. Did I say buy? A sell. Yeah, sorry. Euro USD is a buy. Yes, we said buy, right? Or buying, yes. We're buying on Euro USD and we are selling on dollar index. I said a sell on dollar index and I gave you the TP and I said a buy on Euro USD and I've given you the TP also. All right. But then I said USD JPY, please don't enter any trade on USD JPY. Why? It's because it has gotten to overbought region. I know this particular instrument is already giving us a very good of a buy momentum. But then I wouldn't want you to just jump into a buy and then it retraces. Because if it falls from here, it's going to be very, very bad. Euro USD is at the current price. All right. So this is going to be very bad if it starts retracing at this point. So give it some time. All right. Give it some time. You can actually look at it on daily time frame and you understand what I'm talking about. See, this is actually the highest points has gotten to so far. All right. If even on the last time it got to this point was on the 21st of September 2022. That was the last time it got to this particular region. And look at it, it has gotten to that same point again. It has gotten to that same point again. So instead of just jumping into a buy and then allowing the trade to do something really bad to us, it's better we allow it to retrace first. So I personally, I'm going to be looking out for a sell on this instrument, but that is going to be after it starts coming down. So please, for USJPY, let it go. All right, let it go. I believe that everyone has taken their profit on the buy that we had running. This was the take profit for that buy, and I believe that everyone has taken profits for now. All right, so no need for any other entry on this particular instrument. So let's go to USD CAD. All right, USD CAD has actually been the better version of every single thing that's been going on. All right, and if you check USD CAD also, you could literally see that the instrument is has actually been on more of a sorry, excuse me. It's actually been pushing up. And you know that Canadian economy is actually a petrochemical economy. It's being controlled by the strength in oil. And if you check, oil has not been doing very, very well. All right. Oil has actually been having a massive sell over the period. And looking at it on daily time frame, you could say that, yeah, oil, it just bounced off from here, but then that does not mean the sell is over. So oil has actually not been doing very well over the period. So that being said, that is why you're seeing USD CAD not doing as other instruments. So on that note, I'll be going in for a further buy on USJPY. On USD CAD. The TP one last time on Euro USD is 1.06862. 1.06862. That is the TP for Euro USD. Then I told you that for USJPY, stay away for a while. But if you want to trade it, go to 15 minutes time frame and then trade it. But for now, I would not advise any trade on USJPY. Then for USD CAD, yes, I said I'm going in for a buy on USD CAD. I am going in for a buy on USD CAD. And my TP for the USD CAD is at price what was it called? 1.38372. 1.38372. I hope you got that. That is my TP for USD CAD. USD CAD, I'm going in for a buy, and my TP is 1.38372. 1.38372. All right. 1.38372. That's my take profit on that instrument. Then going straight to GBP USD, I will actually buy GBP USD. Yeah, I'll buy GBP USD. I had already entered it a buy before now, so I will still maintain my buy position on GBP USD. Now, my take profit that I'm giving you will not be up to the one I already have, but then I think I'll just have to take half of it. So my GBP USD, it's a buy for me, and my TP is at 1.22612. 1.22612. That is my take profit for GBP USD. I am actually going in for a buy on GBP USD. And my TP is 1.22612. Now it's actually been bouncing up within these points all through since today. Let's go to 1 hour time frame, and then you see it also. This is the region. It's been bouncing on and off at this point. So after it bounced off from here, so I'm actually expecting the market to still have a little bit of a push up before anything else. Yeah. So, and if you also check on daily time frame, you will understand. Look at it. After this candle, an evening, what do you call it, and a morning star at the end of a particular trend. So I am actually expecting this instrument to have a little bit of a push off for like today. I'm expecting it to close bullish for today. Now let's quickly take a look at it on 4 hours time frame. You'll see that on 4 hours time frame is having a little bit of a what do you call it, a sell direction. But of course, I am not what's it called, just banking on that sell. So I will still be going in for a buy on GBP USD. So for today, GBP USD for me, it's a buy. It's a buy. And my TP is at 1.22612. That is where I am stopping my buy. So GBP USD, I am buying. All right. AUD USD. Now, the same thing that happened that happened to USD CAD, it's also the same thing that's happening to AUD USD. And you know that AUD USD has a good relationship with what's it called, with gold. All right. Most times, anything that AUD USD is doing is also the same thing that gold is doing. And I don't know how many of you saw the massive sell that happened on gold. I don't know how many of you saw it. I actually had what was it called, a trade on gold that was running on Friday. I had a trade that was running on Friday for gold. I think at this point I actually entered very, very late. All right, and before the market closed, I was on negative. All right, but I decided to leave it. So this particular candle just did something really, really interesting for me. All right, and that was actually a very good one for me. So the same thing, I'm still expecting gold to sell. If I'm still expecting gold to sell, it means that Australian dollar also is going to still be having a little bit of a sell direction for today. So for USD, for AUD USD, I mean, oh wow, nice, 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 nice. So for AUD USD, I will be going in for a sell on it. All right, I'll be going in for a sell on AUD USD. I'll be going in for a further sell on AUD USD. All right, so for my sell on AUD USD is going to be at the current price, and my TP for AUD USD is going to be at my TP will be at price 0.63438. 0.63438. All right, so that is going to be my take profit, 0.63438. That is my take profit for AUD USD. 0.63438 is my take profit for AUD USD. And the stop loss is just at the top of the height of today, the top of the high of today. All right. So now the thing is that remember we've been saying that dollar is actually not going to be very, very strong this period, and there are some fundamentals that are just popping up or from that region also saying that they're most likely, of course, if you remember some time ago that we talked about U.S. Government trying to shut down the activities of the White House. Yeah, and that particular news is beginning to come up again. So most likely, if care is not taken, you're going to be seeing some further low on dollar. But for today, AUD USD, I'm going in for a sell, and I said my TP is going to be at price 0.63438, 0.63438, and stop loss is 0.63817. 0.63817. Now, remember I said for gold, gold is actually on a very dicey position, right? It's on a very dicey position. But do you really think it's still going to sell? And look at it on daily time frame. On daily time frame, you could see that this particular instrument is already beginning to do what's it called, a lower lows. All right. Apart from this, it actually went above this particular okay. Well, it's most likely going to have a little bit of effect on gold. Now, reason is because you know that some of these some of these festivals, they actually require a lot of what's it called? Number one, you look at oil purchase. Then the second one is it's of course they actually require a lot of what's it called? Most of their decorations are actually done in respect to dollar in exchange of gold. So I think it most likely, but it might not have any direct implication. All right. It's most likely not going to be what's it called? A direct implication to what's it called, to gold. But let's just keep our fingers crossed and see what actually happens. But then most likely I am down. The thing is that I'm expecting it to have some volatilities on gold. All right. All right. So let's what's it called? Let's go ahead. And another thing you should have just a little bit of more insight on that. You know that their celebration is actually linked to what's it called, a little bit of gold kind of this. So I think it might actually, all right, and it most likely going to be giving strength to gold. All right. It's going to be giving a little strength to gold, but I don't know how strong that is going to be. All right. All right. So I think yeah. All right. It's going to be giving some strength to go, but don't bank on that. Don't put all your trust in it. All right, so let's go back to gold. Now, I was talking about daily time frame. I said on daily time frame, I'm actually looking at gold to, after this particular move that we have here, I'm expecting gold to actually have a little bit of a push up. All right, a little bit of a push up, but I don't know how far the push up is going to be. So what we're going to do is that we're going to be taking up the entry position using all that smaller time frames. Now look at it. On 4 hours time frame, you could see that this point is already a support. Let me rule a line on the support here on 4 hours. All right, here is already building up as a support on gold. Now let's go back to 1 hour also. Now look at it on 1 hour. You could also see that this particular instrument is already building up a support around here also. All right, and even it's not this gap, you could see that it's already a support. Now look at it. It had what's it called, support around here, and then it's also around here. So we could say that the instrument on gold is most likely going to actually be going in for a little bit of a push up because of this support region that is here. Let me remove this thing and then put them back. All right, now on 1 hour time frame is there. Now let's check 30 minutes time frame. Now look at it on 30 minutes time frame, it is also there. But on 15 minutes time frame, you could see that it's a weak support. All right, it's a weak support on 15 minutes time frame. Now, to be on a safe side, it is not ideal. It is not ideal to enter any sell at this point, knowing that on 4 hours there is a support, on 1 hour there is a support, 30 minutes there is a support, and on 15 minutes also there is a support. Even if you check 5 minutes also, there is also going to be a support. Okay, it has not gotten there yet. Let me. All right, of course there is on verified support. So it means that the best option for us to do right now is to either set up a pending order for the sell, or we'll set a sell, a buy limit. Either we set up a pending order for sell, or we set up a buy limit. Buy limit, I mean that if it gets to this point, then it will pick up a buy and then start coming back up. So I think the best option is for us to set up a okay, let's go back to 1 hour time frame. Now look, this is it. This is how it's looking at on 1 hour time frame. So for the sake of this, what is it called, how the market is going, I'm gonna be doing a pending order trade. Okay, I just saw a message someone said I see a buy on gold to what's it called, to 75. All right, to 75. 75. When you say 75, I don't really understand what you mean. Is it like 1975 or something? Okay, I guess that is what you mean. 1975. All right. Okay, 1975. All right, great. So now, well, getting back to 1975 is going to mean that the market is going to be having a full-time turnaround, which is, it's actually possible. Now, the reason is for that is because, of course, because of this what's it called, this retracement that we saw early hours of today, it is very possible. It is very possible. But then the best option for it is that we're going to be going in for a pending order. Now, let me tell you what you do. We'll go for a pending order. If it triggers the buy, If it triggers the buy and start pushing up towards the buy direction, enter other trades. You can actually follow up with a buy. Okay, now you can, but for now, I think I'll be going in for a further this thing. Imagine I've just been explaining on gold. It's already this thing. We'll come back to gold, but before we do that, let's take a look at these other indices. So for US 100, I'm actually going in for a sell on US 100. All right, I'm going in for a sell on US 100. So a sell on US 100 at the current price. All right, and then for US 2000, I will actually be going in for a sell on US 2000 also. A US 100 I'm going to be selling, and US 2000 I'm going to be selling. So a sell on US 2000 and a sell on US 100. All right, a sell on US 2000 and a sell on US 100. Then for even for US 30, I'm going to be selling US 30. Now look at it. It bounced off from a proven resistance. So I'll be going in for a sell on US 30. And my TP for US 30 is going to be a price 34208. 34208. That is my TP on US 30. Yeah, it said a long sell on US 100. Well, you can actually maintain a long sell because I think it's going to go pretty low. Then for US 100, my TP for US 100 is going to be at price 15501. 15501.55. So a sell on US 30, a sell on US 100, and a sell on US 2000. My TP for US 2000 sell is going to be at price 1698.6. 1698.6. So US 2000 is a sell, US 100 is a sell, and US 2000 also it's a sell for me. Then in that regard, gold, let's take the entry position for gold. The entry position for gold is going to be for the buy is going to be a price 1937.00. 1937.00. That is the TP for gold buy. All right. Sorry, that is the entry position for gold buy. Then the TP is going to be at price 1941.06. 1941.06. Someone asking for TP for US 100. I said is 15501. 15501.55. 15501.55. Now let's go back to gold. Have you gotten the entry position for the gold sell, for the gold buy rather? All right. I said gold buy is 1937.00, TP 1941.06. 1941.06. Then for the sell position is going to be at price 1931.81. 1931.81. And the take profit is 1928.50. 1928.50. One more time for the sell, 1931.81 entry position. Then the take profit is 1928.50. All right. So that is that for the trades. All right. That is that for the trades. Okay. So every single thing is buy stop and sell stop. Is buy stop and sell stop. Buy stop and sell stop. Remember, we're selling US 30. We're also selling US 100, and we're also selling US 2000. US 1000 has almost gotten to take profit, and I believe that you should be on profit already on US 2000. All right. I don't know how many people took the US 2000. Okay, US 1000 just got to take profit point. Congratulations. US 30 is a sell. US 100 also is a sell. I believe it should already be on profit on the US 100 and US 30, but then you can still follow it all the way down. It's actually going to go really, really low. All right. So that is that for this particular instrument. Remember, we said AUD USD is actually going to be a sell. Then we said GBP USD is going to be a buy for GBP USD. All right. Don't bank on the movement you're seeing. Then for USD CAD is going in for a buy. And then I told you for USJPY, please hold on and don't take up the trade for the now. Then for Euro USD, I am going in for a buy on Euro USD. And then for dollar index, I said dollar index is actually going to be going in for a sell. And yes, it's going to still be going in for a sell. But these other ones, you can take up the buy. I'm sorry, the sell positions have been given, and then you should be able to make some profit from it. All right, so let's finally let's just take a look at agri-commodities, soybean, starting with soybean. Okay, the market on soybean didn't actually open. Yeah, soybean market didn't open this today due to bank. Sorry, no. What am I talking about? It didn't. There was no any gap on soybean. Pardon me. There's no any gap on soybean yet. Not that I've seen. So because of that, we might just leave soybean for now. So let's go to wheat and then we'll check. Wheat has also opened, but then I will actually be going in. I'll prefer to go in for a sell on wheat, but then there's no any gap on wheat. So finally, let's go on for agro corn. There is also no gap on any of them. So I am not going to be trading on agro commodities today. All right. So if you have any other indicator that any other strategy that you normally use to trade on the instrument, okay, I think you probably might just use your strategies. But for now, the strategy we normally use for this trading did not happen today. So we are going to be what's it called? Letting it go for today. We're going to be letting it go for today. All right. So thank you for joining me today. And thank you for joining me today. And we're going to be seeing tomorrow, same time, same link. Same time, same link. All right, that's for tomorrow. And hold on for your trades to actually make some profit. Congratulations to those that took US 2000. It has already gotten to take profit. US 100 is almost at the take profit point. US 30 is still pushing all the way down. Yeah, tomorrow is CPI. Yes, our meeting for tomorrow is going to be by 2 o'clock to 2:30 because of CPI. So we're going to be trading CPI together. All right. Please note the time. Tomorrow's meeting, because of CPI, is going to be 2 o'clock to 2:30. I hope you got that. 2 o'clock to 2:30 p.m. tomorrow. All right. So please do well to also join tomorrow. Tomorrow is CPI, so we're going to be trading the CPI. Thank you, Mr. Day. Wow, it's been a while. Yeah, so our meeting tomorrow is going to be by 2 o'clock. So we're going to be meeting 2 o'clock to 2:30, and we're going to be trading. Oh, Mr. Tony, nice to see you. I'm just getting a lot of persons that I've missed. All right, so do well to join our Telegram link, and also if you need what is it called to rewatch any of our meetings or any of our trainings, also click on the YouTube link there and join our YouTube and have access to any of those trainings. Thank you everybody for joining me today, and do have a lovely day. See you tomorrow by 2 o'clock for the CPI trading session. Have a lovely day and stay blessed.